Welcome back to Enderal. I dialed the graphic settings down a notch and here we are at nice 60 frames again. I do like that much better. Now, it is pretty dark and pretty late, so presumably there won't be many people around here. Tammy, little child, you should go home. It's time for bed. Now, Gush Gatsi Doma Talata. Who the hell thinks of such a name? Anyway, you're a guard, I presume. Can you tell me anything?
Huh? Can I help you?
Yeah, anything worthwhile for an adventure in these parts?
Blazes, why do travelers always think I'm here to answer the questions? But, well, let me think. You should take a look at the beach right behind Merrick's farm. The tides wash all kinds of plunder ashore. You should go armed, though. There's a lot of king's crabs around.
Well, not anymore. And are there any news?
What? You mean apart from frenzied animals, hordes of living dead lurking through the wilderness and this whole red madness thing? No, none. Just be careful when you're outside the walls.
Yeah, thank you. I noticed. Let's have a quick look around here. That is not considered stealing, so I'll help myself to all of that stuff. Who are you? Tahuti Leclerc. Oh, I believe your sister or whatever is... No, wait a second. Leclerc. Oh, are you the girl that the heritage was denied?
Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh, I sense vibrations. Horrible, bad vibrations. Oh, yes, I feel them very strongly.
I see now why your father wanted to give his legacy to a stranger rather than to you. Bad vibrations?
Oh, yes, something peculiar surrounds you. Your aura. Oh,
My
by
aura.
Malthus, no.
No, what about my aura?
It is indigo blue, the color of the dying. It must be a magical anomaly, but still, that doesn't bode well. But you're lucky. The stars are on your side.
Yeah, you probably have just the right thing to say to
just
me,
like
right?
you, find myself in deep trouble. And maybe we can help each other.
Depends, but sure. How can you help me?
I have a special object in stock. A skull. According to the legends, it comes from the midst of the Kiran Desert, and us arcanists refer to it as the Master Skull. It is a risky experiment, but at midnight, if you balance the skull on your head for 1 full hour, it might help to reharmonize your aura. Maybe.
Sure. Why not? What do you need help with?
It's simple. A couple of days ago, something precious was stolen from me. My beauty potion.
Yeah, you
And
could
until
do a
yesterday,
beauty potion.
I was in the dark as to who took it. A vision has shed light onto the matter. It was an aura thief.
Oh, of course. An aura thief. Alright, I'll see if I can find your potion. Any ideas when I should start looking?
I have a suspicion. Yesterday, when I danced at the river, I heard a
Of course.
voice out of nowhere whispering right into my ear. And it only said 6 words. Find me in the Clearwater Cave. I'm sure it was the potion who spoke to me, but I'm too old to go exploring old caves like this one on my own, which is sad since said cave is only a few minutes' march from the village. It's an abandoned mine just up the hill that leads to the pass. Go there and find my potion, and I will reward you most generously.
Now, she is actually the village's alchemist. So presumably she smoked a little too many of her ingredients.
Greetings.
We'll do her quest once we are a little less useless. For now, let's continue to have a look around the city. Over here we have the Drunken Bee, the city tavern.
Yeah, as if. Move along.
Ahoy. Malfrance's blessing.
That was meant just for
My sir.
him. Yet the dreams that
Yeah,
he
so I really like the sound ambient in Enderal. This whole mod, it's amazing. You can hear like these generic mumbling and, well, just tavern sounds around, well, a tavern, which is pretty amazing, like people having conversations and stuff like that. But also, they have unique songs written and
Can I
sung
help you?
and her suffering
solely for this mod.
tore it apart.
And as you can hear, they are
As he
really
strayed in the
good,
void
actually.
as a wayward wanderer, despising the path that was meant just for him. Yet the
Let's see.
dreams
Sorry for interrupting you, but may I wish for a specific song?
What would you like to hear?
And yes, you can see the list is pretty long, and they actually made those just for this mod. Let's have a song of the Vaturs. After all, we did encounter and kill one of those guys.
Sure.
Let's
have to
hear
remember that.
the song of the Vatur.
beautiful and proud, the ruler of the Undercity, Vatira was her
Can I
name.
help you?
She was feared and desired. Beggars, thieves, and murderers were falling at
Can
her
I help you?
feet. As mistress of the castaways, she was worshipped and revered. Vintage
Can I help
wine and
you?
silken cloth.
Evening.
I get the feeling that that song is not about these monsters I just killed.
Huh? Can I help you?
Rather to some underworld queen or whatever. Anyway, Salbor Bill. Who are you?
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise. My sir. Ahoy. A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Another exhaust.
What? Do I hear racism over there? Is it because I'm black?
Foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Anyway, yeah, that's up to them.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I'd like a drink. What have you got?
Oh, a bit of this and that. The roast rabbit is really good. Take a look for yourself.
Alright, can I sell you some stuff? Okay, that's not much, but I guess that's good enough. Do you want a room? I'm looking for a room. Anything available?
Aye, there is. It may not be the palace of the Golden Queen, but it is comfy, lice-free, and affordable. What do you say?
10 pennies. Well, it is night right now, and most people are in their homes, so yeah, sure. 10 pennies. Sounds good, I'll take it.
Wonderful. I'll open up the room for you. Sleep soundly.
There is, after all, no
Safe
waiting in
travels.
Enderal. It is completely disabled. The only way to pass time is by sleeping in a bed. However, there's one more thing we can do in the tavern, and that is gambling. Over here we have Ulmar's Sunstone.
Malfrance's blessings.
I should sit down. Do you want to play Battle for Treoma? Sure, whatever that is. And look at that, a custom-made gambling game. My stakes. To get started, maybe just 10. You wager 10 pennies. He's only wagering 8 pennies, what the hell? Okay. So, is there a tutorial to this? What? Your alliance displays a strength of 15. Do you want to roll the dice to boost the strength of your team? Doing so costs 4 pennies, which go directly to your opponent. I feel like that is a average roll. At least if it goes from 1 to 10, then this is average. Do not cast dice. Okay. He has a strength of 17. And I lost this round. Okay, let's play again. 96 this time. We can make 98 pennies profit, which is pretty nice. Backspace for the state of this round. Strength of your team is 15. Again? No. It is. What is a fraud? Oh, probably cheating, I guess. Yeah, let's cast dice. 15 is not that great. You've boosted the strength of your team by 4 points. Well, I don't think I had to do that. Well, yes, I did not. Oh, he... Okay, so he boosted his by 5. Neither you or... So, where does the money go? Okay, nowhere. Let's try again. Okay, so I made a bit of money. Like, I don't know, 150 pennies? But it took me quite a long time, even with safe scumming. So gambling is... yeah, it's quite the waste of time. You can of course safe scum, but yeah, it took me like what, 15 minutes to win a freaking round. So yeah, gambling is it's complete and utter bullshit. Anyway, let's see what else. This tavern has to offer me. Seems to be the kitchen.
Huh?
Bosh.
A foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
Let's steal some stuff. We are in desperate need of money. And potions are also very nice. So, I will take whatever I can. However, I will only steal money and potions and crafting ingredients because you can't sell stolen goods except to a fence, and I don't know where fences are, so I'll just take stuff that I can use actually. Blood moon. What is that? I dreamt of a blood moon. Sorrowful. Oh, it looks like a poem. Yeah, I'll take that and maybe read it later. Alright. Those are just generic villages. So I get... What? What kind of room is that? Holy crap. That is hardly worth 10 bucks. Well, let's sleep until the morning. Let's give it a nice 10 hours. And yeah, it is a nice and a sunny new day. So, let's keep on exploring Riverville. We have to talk with... Let's see. We have to talk with Jero's childhood friend Alfred, who's there. So, let's go talk to him. But before we do, let's check out this part of the city. Who might you be?
Walk blessed.
Yael. Any news?
Aye. Many and hardly any good ones. The streets are swarming with highwaymen and brigands these days. More than I've seen in all the years I've served now. What's happening to this world, I wonder? Seems everyone is eager to go at each other's throats. It's a shame.
Yeah, such a shame. Anyway, around here we have some kind of farm buildings. Is that Yeah, that's the deerstalker that I killed. Tulla Menacin. And Sen Menacin.
Wow, that's nice armor you're wearing there.
Is it? Yeah, it looks kinda cool, I guess. The hood looks really cool. But it's rather bad armor, so... Let's loot everything. We need every penny we can get to buy skill books. They are really, really expensive. Okay, a bunch of pigs. A rake. Oh look, even the children have little songs they sing. Oh, that's a dead cow. The wolves got you, didn't they? You have some meat or hide on you? Yes, you do. That is some leather right there. Now, anything else around here? Yeah, that's where the ice claw was. And over here, some more stuff. Nothing here. And nothing here. No. What's that? Anything hidden around here? Yes! A chest with 10 pennies. That looks like some kind of drain. Okay, that is all there is to loot around here. Why are you standing on that barrel? That is Medicine's house. Let's have a look inside. See if we can steal some stuff. We are alone here, so we can steal to our hearts. Oh, iron ingots. I do like those. Yeah, sure, let's have some red for healing. Chest with... yeah, I'll take all of that, thank you. Some more food, sure. A letter to nowhere. A chunk of cheese. Red leek. A hearth. Can I use that? I can. You may cook foodstuffs to make it more effective. For cooking you will need several ingredients. Cooked food saturates you longer and regenerates more health. Now, can I do anything? Not really. I need salt. Don't have any salt. Alright. That is all there is to loot in here.
Hey, you there! You want to know a secret?
Yes. What kind of secret?
A really great secret, you'll see. If you, give me 30 pennies and I'll tell you.
30 pennies? Yeah, I don't think so. Why should I believe you that your secret is really worth 30 pennies?
Because I promise. Please! With those pennies I can have Mizir Gatsudoma make me a wooden horse like the one Sen has. Please.
Yeah, I don't really care about your wooden horse. Shove off!
You're really mean, you know that? Alright then, your loss.
Yeah, being mean to children, isn't that fun? Yeah, no, but really I need money. More than you do. Because I'm going out there, and there are bad people and bad animals out there, and I'm flimsy as hell. So, yeah, I need every penny I can get to not get killed.
Wow, that's nice armor you're wearing there.
Thanks, buddy. So look around here before we go to Alfred. Looks like an abandoned house. It's boarded up. No way of entering that. There's some hanging moss around here. Oh, it is raining. Now, who might live here? Oh. A leek. Sure, I'll have that. Ooh, that looks like a blacksmith. Smithy. Let's check out the houses and steal all of their stuff. Lilith's house. Jewelry box. Apprentice. Yeah, thank you. I know how to use a lockpick. Ooh, sneak is better and mana increase. I'll take the sneak one. Might also use that ring, because why not? Ooh, yes please. I'll have that. The healing potion. Oh, and all of that. Oh, look at that! A little shrine to Talos. But yeah, I don't think that is a shrine to Talos. That might in fact be a shrine to Malthus, maybe. I don't know. The Path. The Path is kind of the Bible or something like that. Okay. That's it. That skill book is, however, huge. That's really good. Yeah, one-handed. And handicraft, please. And block. How much more we... Oh, that's all of our learning points, in fact. But we do have 4 more crafting points, which we might use. We'll see. Let's check out this smithy over here. Oh, a blueprint for an iron war axe. Crafted items are in general better than the ones you find and buy. However, I believe bound weapons, summoned weapons, are even better than pretty much everything else in the game. From what I've heard. Anyway, who might you be? Sura's Suitman.
Yes.
Oh, you're a trader. Show me your wares, please.
Of course.
You have a bunch of books. That's nice. Yeah, books are... there are different categories. Apprentice books only go up to skill level 25, adept books up to 50, and then there are, I don't know, master and something. Anyway, she's got a bunch of blueprints. Iron Shield might probably not be a bad idea. Also, you are selling the sword that I have, which is interesting. Can I sell you some stuff? Yes, I can. Alright, alright, alright. That is all for now. Let me use your smelter, please. I do have quite a bunch of ore. Yes, we do. And let's see what we can craft. Leather strips. That axe is not better than my axe. Can improve armor. But not by much. Improving weapons, however, might be a good idea. So yeah, that iron war axe is the same one that I have. Let's improve it though. Also the iron longbow. Is there a tanning rack around here? No, right? No. Let's have a look at the Sura's sharp steel. Oh, it is empty. No one's home. That is good. Salt. I need salt. I need nails. I need iron ingots. Leather straps and more ingots. Oh yeah, that place is worth my time. Indeed. Dresser. Sharp woodcutter's axe. I believe that might be... I don't know. Steel. Ooh, steel ingots too. That is really good. Really, really, really good. And more leather straps. Earnings. Can't do anything with that. An iron dagger under the counter. Just in case. More leather straps. And iron ore. And more iron ore. Yeah, that is indeed very nice. An iron helmet, yes, I'll have that, and I know actually equip it too. That's it. I could sleep in his bed. Yeah, let's not do that. Let me sell you my old helmet, because I just came into the possession of a better one. Don't ask me where I got it from. Oh, wait a second. There we go. Have that. And I'd like also to smelt some ore that I just happened to come across after I left your home. But don't mind me. Alright, We talked to you, we talked to you. Are there only 2 guards in this place? Wow. With all of those bandits around, I'm surprised the city hasn't been overrun yet. Oh, there's a 3rd guard. Never mind then. That is Alfred. We need to talk to you. But before we do that, let's talk to Quironi.
Yes?
Looking for work. Do you know where I can find some?
Work, huh? If you know a thing or two about herbs and the healing arts, you should talk to the mayor. His companion has been sick for moons now. Poor Mathilda. I've never met a woman more generous than her. She doesn't deserve that.
His eyes look weird. You don't attempt to have the red madness, do you? Okay, so the mayor has some problems with his wife. Yeah, we'll check out the mayor. Any other news?
News? Where have you been these past moons? The whole city's talking about nothing else but the Mad Magister. 30 dead novices.
30? Last time I checked it was, what,
boy.
50?
How could something like this happen? Within the Order?
Alright, yeah, that is in fact the case. We are... What are you? Bad dog? Why bad dog? Why... What the hell? Why is that the only thing I can do to Streetsel? Streetsel. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying that is in fact the case. We are currently investigating for... what's his name? Jespin. And yeah, that's actually the end of town already. So, let's talk to Alfred. You were a childhood friend of Hero, I presume? Oh, a bird's nest. So, what can you tell me about him?
Who are you?
I'm just a traveler. You're Alfred, right? The childhood friend of a man named Hero?
Yarrow, this is about his death, isn't it? The rampage?
Yes, you've heard of it.
Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is... terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth.
You suspected something like that would happen. Now that does sound very interesting. What do you mean exactly? How did you saw it? Did you see it coming?
Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way.
Sure.
Come, let us sit down. Well, Yarrow, that's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died.
Not of old age, I assume?
No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe. Very safe. She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever.
How exactly?
Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write and Soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could.
Well, that doesn't sound like a madman to me who would go on a rampage. So he transformed his grief into productivity. Sounds like a rather positive development.
Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yero's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me.
Is that uncommon for someone on the manufacturer's path to get a chance to become a keeper?
If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song. He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, it is uncommon. More than that.
So this Yero seems to be, or has been, someone very special. So what did you mean by I always suspected that something like this would happen?
Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Lorem Waterblade. Underneath all this there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs. Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary.
Alright. Thanks for your help anyway.
Yes, of course.
Okay, yeah, you can go to sleep even though it's just morning or noon or something like that. But yeah, okay, so he told us quite a lot about Yero. He seemed to have been a striving young novice in the Order. He made it to a keeper, actually. And that, even though he was on the manufacturer's path, who was destined to take over the business of his father. What was he, a fisherman, I believe. So yeah, that is rather unique. But to be honest, that didn't give us much insight as to why he would go on a rampage. I mean, okay, his mother died to bandits. That is a rather traumatic experience as a child, and his father was drunk. But from the way Alfred told the story, he seemed to have made something productive out of his grief. Joined the Order, became a keeper. So, yeah, I don't see how this could be any motive to his running amok. Anyway, this is the main marketplace, market center of Riverville, and over here we have the notice board. Here we can grab quests, like bounty quests. The parcel one, Redrick Borenstone, is wanted for multiple frauds and aggravated robbery. He's sturdy, has blue eyes and a blonde beard. He's said to be extremely dangerous, so proceed with caution. There are 180 Endrelian pennies issued for his death. Let's accept. the contract. However, we'll do that later. Who are you? Soltis Mongerson.
Yes?
You don't have anything interesting to say. Anyway, yeah, that is the alchemist. We already talked to her. Tahuti. The name sounds as weird as she is. And, oh, that's a tending rack. I'll use that, because I do have quite a lot of skins and hides. And pelts. Could also make a leather shield, but I don't think so. And over here we have... Who are you? Vexen.
Walk blessed.
Anything interesting around here?
Apart from my wares, you mean? Well, jokes aside, no. At the moment, it's quiet around here. Thank Malthus it is. You don't hear a lot of good things from the streets these days. Vatirs, brigands... This country has seen better times.
I'm just seeing the item texture. It says Dal, what's that? Sarsa? Not Sarsa? Garsa? Something like that. Honigwein. It's German, in fact. It's honey brew? Honey...
I hope the new
honey
turnips come
wine.
soon.
Something like that. And... Ooh, I can use those barrels. So, don't mind me. Yeah, over here we have a secure chest. It is pretty much like the chest you get in Diablo, for example. You can store all your crap in there and you can access it from every city. So, let's put... No, let's put nothing... Although we can put in all of our stolen stuff, in fact. Yeah, let's put in all of the books, which we will read later. And that's it.
10 pennies for a
I will
sack
put
of
in all of
bread.
my crafting stuff
Damn these
later.
flowers.
However, I'll be using it shortly. But yeah, I think that's enough for this episode. Next time we still have to explore the houses around here. Those are the traders' houses, and that is the mayor's house. We already know that something's wrong with her, or with his wife. We'll see if we can do anything about it. And that's the church. Check this out too. And yeah, that is pretty much all there is to Riverville. After that, we still have to find the strongbox, which Yarrow threw into the sea near his house. And yeah, then we can talk to Jaspar about what we learned. Yeah, so lots of stuff to do. And we'll start by doing that next episode. Thanks for watching, and see you then.